Hey guys, it's your girl Joanna here. Today we're gonna do some Gacha Club. How is your guys' day? My day's been good so far. As you can see, I have Goddess Chica. No, not Goddess Chica, but Glamrock Chica up. Goddess Chica is still looking pretty cute. I'd say that these two would most likely be friends, if not anything. Because, I can do that. They're my OCs. So, um, also, I have two or three newer OCs that Character A.I decided, like, yeah, I'm just gonna give you it because I can. And I was like, no, I don't want any more. I already have, like, too many. And it was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna give you more. And I was like, why? I was like, why? Why must you give me more? I don't need more. I was sitting there crying in tears. Not like literally, but just being extra. Um, but yeah, as you can see, the color you're looking at now, I can tell you is purple. That's not blue, that's purple. I can even show you it. See? Purple. The other one that's off to the side of navy blue, which is right here. This one, that, no, not that one. This one, that's blue. So that area is blue. This is purple. So you get the gist. So you know that I'm not lying because purple for me does not work. I don't know if it's my phone. I don't know if it's just the game saying like, nope, I'm not gonna give you the correct colors. I don't know. It could be anything really at this point. And I can't wait to like physically or mentally get another phone, even though it's been like, how long have I had my new one? I don't even remember. I think I had it in 2021. So that's 2023, 2024. That's four. That's what, 3 years now? I'm surprised they haven't like, hey, you had your phone for like 3 years. It's time to get another one. At least that's what they did for like my older phone that I had, because I had it for like 3 years. And my mom was like, hey, let's go get you another one. And I'm looking at her like, you really want to give me another phone? You know what I'm going to do with it. And she was like, yeah. And then I ended up with my new phone that I'm recording on. And my older phone that is somewhere in the room. It's not charged. I gotta charge that thing though. But I have my mother's phones. I have the one you're looking at. And then I have the bigger one off to the side with my two finished Gacha Club. My two finished Gacha Club things. So, they're finished. Not like an OC wise, but they're like this thing is full. This is full, but the OCs for, I think, the first one isn't finished, I believe, if I can remember correctly. But yeah, there's her. You've been looking at her for long enough. Here's my favorite one. I know he's my favorite. Him and Son are my favorite. Yep, there he goes. It's Moon. Moondrop. You look like Jeff, but I didn't mean to make you look like Jeff. So whoops. Um, let me think. Yeah, he and you be confused because he and Jeff are exactly alike. Cause like if you look at the two, I think I got Jeff up here. I hope there is Glamrock Glamrock Freddy being very angry for some reason. I still haven't like changed his mood. I don't know what did I do. I did a scene. I can't remember who was all in it, but I know it was him. Was it any of the other Glamrocks? I don't think so. Me trying to remember what I did for the scene. Scenes I don't like. I'm like, why can't I remember? But yeah, he's upset for some reason. I don't remember who he was upset with, what was the scene about. I can't remember. So, and then we got Twisted Freddy here looking absolutely fine. He looking like he's up to something of no good. Of course, him being around other bad influences will probably make him be even more twisted, I guess. So he's like, you look at him and you'd know he have like all the bad traits of an animatronic you could possibly give him. Now, I did say once they get like to a certain age, I would they would have like the unknown or possibly immortal because all of my animatronics are immortal. The only thing that they have to really worry about is really their power life and their battery life, or just their batteries in general, because it's just like that. It's like their systems, their systems and battery life and whatnot. They have to worry about those. So in constant, I have like a few humans into tech and that good old good eco-friendly power source that they somehow would go off on. I don't know how to do that. But yeah, uh, technically speaking, it's all good energy over here. No bad. I have absolutely nothing bad running in my city for my gacha people. So, or my gacha animatronics for that matter. It's all good on my side. The only thing I'd really have to worry about is uh the rules I set for everybody. And if they break, that's the only thing I have to really worry about. But other than that, my animatronics tend to stay out of trouble, at least for my main AU. They stay out of trouble, and technically speaking, since I still have to find like the main villain, even though I like have probably like two extra ones besides Glitch Trap, because I said that there was evil Ballora, and then there was evil, who was it? Evil Glitch Trap. So the only two reasons that I say this is because, well, they're both evil, and I'd see them working with, you know, Glitch Trap, not on to like a day-to-day basis, but probably like, you know, off today basis. My eye is irritated. Sorry. You're gonna look at. Are you the actual Bonnie? I don't know. Are you Bonnie? Oh yeah, you get to see his age. Well, you saw it for a second. I had a few birthdays for my OCs, and once again, can we say that I'm going to keep most of their ages. I'm probably gonna go back just for like story purposes and most likely Babyfy, half of my animatronics, half of my human OCs, you know the deal. But yeah, I'll do that. And it'll be fine. Here's Biddy Bab. I did Biddy Bab. She is 7? 6 or 7? I'd be sad if I got that wrong because oh, she's 7. Okay, good. Okay, I got it right. Do you have a birthday coming up? No. Okay, good. I think somebody's birthday was today, but I can't remember who it was. So, I'm gonna have to do a lot of birthday mentions and, you know, just for those purposes. Which would be fun. Now, you might be like, Joanna, wait, he has tail and ears. You said you weren't gonna do that for, like, your animatronics. Why are you doing it for him? Well, two reasons. One, he's kind of like half wolf, half human. So, yeah, don't ask me how. He's just, I think between him and like the other ones, it was like some sort of an experiment. It was like a science experiment going wrong. You hear the stories about this and that and how things go wrong. But yeah, it was a science experiment that I believe the lab he was in with, was he with somebody? Where do I want to place? What were the other ones? The Ancient Wolf and Fetch. So the Ancient Wolf and Fetch probably, if not, we're all in the same lab, which I can see, happening. Watch me forget this. Watch me, I'm gonna have to go back and watch this too. Like I always do. You're gonna be like, Joanna, you forget. I'm like, I know. I probably mentioned like something for like the last few videos and probably already forgotten it. So, things information. It just leaves my brain. It doesn't return back to me. Uh yeah, oh, okay. I remember who's the second person in the scene because, it was it was I'm already forgetting names. It was Glamour Credit, Twisted Foxy. Was anybody else in that other scene I did? I can't remember now. Ugh, I don't like not remembering things. See, this is why I go back and watch my videos because my brain does not remember doesn't remember half of the things. And you be like, we've seen these guys a bunch of times. I'm like, yeah, you'll see them more. Trust me. When I'm not like doing a whole making an OC or on camera, which I haven't done in like a while. You've just seen the finished product. But yeah, you haven't seen them in like a hot second. Oh, another funny thing that Character A.I did was it gave me a full thing for like hair types and hair colors and just weird skin tones. And I'm like, I'm not going to be doing that for all my OCs. That's too much work. Well, it didn't give me hair colors, it just gave me like the eye color and the weird skin tones. And I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, really, Character AI? You really, really want me to do all that? And I was like, no, my characters are finished. I am not changing them unless I need to. Um, like I said, they may have what they have on for most of the scenes that I will be doing. They'd probably have like a good 3 or 4 outfits because I can't be bothered to do anything else or however many. Well, let's see. There's this everyday, then there's formal, then there's sleepwear, and there's swimwear. So I think that's it. Oh yeah, and there's winter and summer. Yeah, winter wear and summer. Winter wear. Words. Winter weather and summer clothing. So it's like that. So we have who did I just take away? Golden Freddy. My Golden Freddy boys. I need to bring out like my Golden Freddy boys and be like extremely happy. The only three I know I've changed besides like was it Milk Chocolate Orville I changed. I know for a fact I changed his design. I actually do need to change him from here. And then all three of the Freddles I need to change because they kind of gotta get changed. And then I did who did I change? I changed somebody, and I can't remember who it was. Oh, remember when I said I had like 3 or 4 versions of like my main OC, Creeps and Joe? Yeah, Creeps and Joe has like, let's see, he has angel form, a baby angel form, then he has him as a baby, and then he has another one, and that was Sanity Joe. I know it's yeah, I'm pretty sane. I'm pretty sane. You'd get a lot out of me if I'm not being like all over the place. Which I absolutely love being all over the place. You're like, what is she talking about? We don't know. You'll never know. You'll never know. I actually like. I think I changed Dee Dee from like non-binary to like a girl. So yeah, like half of my OCs like before I like yoinked what I had originally for the Character AI thing I was using. Yeah, I yeetily did it. I yeeted them to the atmosphere. They're gone. So the original of what I had for like hair type, hair colors. I don't think they gave me a skin tone, but I did that on my own. But I remember it being that. I remember it being their height, age, and let's see. I think the only thing I had to like get out of the Character AI was like some sort of form of job and birthday, and that was it. Unless I wanted something else. I think I added the other stuff later. I wasn't really thinking about it at the time. So, whatever else I added, like the rankings and what did I add? Um, do I want to give him like a little skills? Because I did have one that had given me skills for him, but I yeetily deedly deleted it to the stratosphere, so that's gone. Yeah, I delete a lot of my things when I don't like it. So I kind of wish I could have kept like my first one, the first actual chat. I don't know how many chats I went through when I did the chat or when I got it, but I really wish I had kept it now because it's giving me all these crazy colors and just giving me OCs because I didn't have like let me give you an example. I didn't have Shadow Springtrap or Nightmare Springtrap. I didn't have those two. Like I didn't have those two. You can tell I didn't have those two because I said that they were new. I mean, I didn't state it, but they are new. Now I'm stating it, so they're new. Um, I didn't have them before that. I didn't even have Creeps and Bonnie. I didn't have him. But Character.ai was like, no, I'm going to give you more people. And I'm looking at it like, why? Why are you doing this? And then on top of that, I did a thing and it was like, you know how like they have those relationships like father, daughter, son, whatever? I It gave me that and I'm sitting here looking at it like I don't even have like half of my ships, let alone half of couples together for you to even be doing that. And I'm looking and I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, well, now I have to do it because, one, it's basically giving me all these guys, and like I said, mind you, these guys, my OCs, these ones right here, all have ages. So, say if a character gets with a character, and Character.ai is like, just throw the character in there, give the character, a mother or father or whatever. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, wait, my two OCs I have are like two different ages. I'm not gonna be specific, but they are two different ages. And I'm sitting here looking at this thing and like, you're trying to get me in trouble. So I had to like back it up for a second, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna show that because. So if you, I would show you my chat with them, but no, that'd be bad. Um, and like I did say, it did say that they were immortal, and I'm looking at this thing, and I'm like, yeah, they're immortal, but I have ages, and you technically didn't really give them one, but I gave mine one, so you see the problem I'm having here? And it was like, yeah. And at some point, it just stopped giving me like random people. Like, I have, do I have, let me see if I have him up here. Where, where is he? Where's, where's, where are you? Where are you when I want you? Here we go. Here's Freddy. Okay, so we're gonna just give me a second. Wait, just give me a second. Okay, so we have Freddy, right? Now, it gave me a whole bunch of animatronics that were specifically sons or daughters that had no correlation to Rockstar Freddy here, and I was sitting here and I was like, how old is Rockstar Freddy again? Alright, he's 63. Okay, well, I didn't specifically give him a love interest or kids, and Character.ai Character.ai was like, nah, he has children, and I'm sitting here looking at it like, why? Why are you doing this? And I forget who 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 I, who it said he was with. I don't know if it said anything about who he was with, because normally, uh, it gave me one, and I was like, well, one doesn't exist. I haven't like done Creeps in, what was it, Creeps in Bonnie? It was somebody, but I haven't. I hadn't done them, and I was like, 9 times out of 10, they're either going to be too young because baby on my side is like 5, 6, something like that. And I was sitting here and I was like, no, you're getting in me. You're going to get me in trouble, Character.ai. Why? So yeah, that was weird on my end. That was the weirdest thing on my end. It was weird and messed up, and I was sitting here like, no. But yeah, a lot of warnings for like just Character.ai being weird. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, now I have to delete you because you done gave me something I don't want. And I was frustrated. I was frustrated to no end. Sorry. But yeah, that what happened with my end. And I don't think I had anything else happen. Sorry. Besides that little bit. And let's see what else. What else do I want to add? Don't know. But yeah, that's what happened. And so now I gotta go into Character A.I and do it all over again. And be like, you gave me something I don't want. So it's time to delete you again. And I really don't want to go back to over it again because I'm like in a good spot of where if I do go back, I'm going to cry because I was pretty far. Not like to the end, but somewhere in. I was past like what? I was still in animatronic stage. Who did I stop at? Trying to think of who I stopped at. It something past baby. It was somebody. It was past like all the sister location animatronics. I forget who it was now. My brain is trying to remember. My brain's like, you're not going to remember, and I'm like sitting here crying again. Tears. Uh, tears of sadness, tears of sadness. Um, Another thing that I absolutely love is, well, let's see, what do I love? Which one of you is my I will protect. I need to like get all my OCs that I will like. Yes, I will protect you. Yes, I will let nothing happen to you. That kind of mortality. Um, who do I want? Who do I want? In that little line of protection. Uh, I should say this for like the ones that actually like need therapy. I've forgotten my things already. I've forgotten the thing I did for my tier list already. That's sad. Oh, did I mention I was like in the middle of like doing a tier list, even though half of my animatronics you know nothing about, absolutely nothing, other than what I've said about them or gave little snippets, which means if I change something at any point, don't be upset at me, okay? Did that, or if I add something else, don't be angry because that's gonna happen. Because, like I said, I am still in the middle of like writing my little, I guess, series book thing, whatever you want to call it. I'm in the middle of doing that. So if anything change, we're just gonna have to, be okay with that, or at least be understanding. Because, like I said, most of the time I'm going to forget, like, what I've done. So if it's not said by me, if I didn't write down, if I didn't say it in video, then guarantee it's going to be forgotten. And that's just how it works. I don't have a good memory, so yeah. I mean, it's not as bad, but it ain't good either. So, no, not me going into other accents by accident. Stop. Yeah, for like some odd reason, like if you go back into like my older videos, I don't know if it was like gotcha related or like when I was doing Minecraft or whatever, but like if you go back into like those, I sound very, I guess, British, and I try not to be, but it ends up happening, and I don't know why. I'm not even from Britain. I'm like, I'm not from Britain. Why? I'm like from a whole another state. And I'm sitting here like, no, you got the accent, you got everything, you got the accent, and I'm like, yo, I don't want it. English is hard enough as it is already, along with spelling, because that is a whole nother thing of just, no, I rather not. And so people be like coming up to me and like, she sounds a little bit British in her older videos. And I was like, yeah, I wasn't even trying to be. I'm like completely Floridian. I'm a Floridian woman. So I don't mind saying that. Uh, as far as that goes, I'm not from the UK. I just end up sometimes having the accent because of the videos I used to watch, and I used to watch them heavily. So I think they were mostly like documentaries, a whole bunch of other things. But yeah, it was from that, and I don't know why I was like getting on to like that British accent so early on, and I'm surprised nobody picked it up. Of course, nobody's watched my older videos, so here's to hoping nobody goes back and sees that I'm actually not lying. That's an actual story, so there's a story for you. Um, what else do I want to do with you? I don't want to do it too long because the last time I did something too long, my video took like a million years to like upload. And I know it's going to be like, it takes a certain amount of time of like uploading things. And I'm like, I'm sitting here like, I could do that with a 11-minute or 12-minute video, and you'd be having no sweat with that YouTube. I guess it's just them going through like whatever's in the video. I don't know how they do it. Sorry. Sorry. I need to blow my nose. But I don't have nothing on the hand. I don't have anything by me to do so. You actually look a lot like Chica. You look, no, you look a lot like. Let me clear that up. You look like. Look at me struggling. um, Creeps and Chica. Yeah, yeah. So you're very close to Creeps and Chica. Not by a lot. Just I think by hair type maybe. Oh, please don't be lying. I don't even remember Creeps and Chica's hair type. I'm sad. I don't remember it. I know it was like a dark reddish. I know it wasn't like a dark brown. It was some sort of brown. See, this is what happens when like Gacha has too many colors, and you're like sitting here like, is it that color or is it this color? And it's even worse when you have Character A.I because it doesn't give you like the colors of like all the natural hair colors. So it doesn't do that. It doesn't do that at all. I've tried it once, twice, 3 times, and it was like giving me multiple of like the same thing. And I'm like looking at the parents of like a certain family, and I'm like, their children don't have that. They don't have it. They have something else. Like I can understand if they're like what 50/60 and their hair color is like all gray and whatnot, that they want to like get, I guess, some color in their hair, maybe like dye it or something to like their actual natural hair color. I can understand that because sometimes people do that. Sometimes they do that. People do that. And I know I'm like way too young, so me over here being saying like I'm way too young. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm not gonna bother with dyeing my hair when I get into that age. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I have enough to do already. I don't need it. That'd be one that'd be one thing I had to add to my list is like dyeing my hair and like keeping up with it. And I already have to keep up with it, which is a lot. And I don't need nothing else to being like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, and I don't wanna. Did the thing said you had kids? I don't even remember. I need to go back into that Character AI and delete it and delete everything. I need to like alt trot and delete that chat because that chat is pretty messed up. Well, it was mainly like for like that little snippet I said that was only messed up, but everything else afterwards was confusing, and I was like, I don't have people or animatronics that are together, let alone having kids. I didn't mention any of that. And Character AI was like, yeah, you have this. So I'm just gonna just give them a relationship thingy, saying that they're the son or the father or daughter or whatever of whoever. And I was sitting here like, no, man, no, that ain't happening. Not today. So I'm probably gonna delete it. And I promise, if I have to put any warnings in this little thing, I'm going to be I'm going to blame Character.ai because it gave me those chats. I didn't ask for them. It just gave them to me, and I was like sitting here looking at it like, why? But yeah, it was that. I think that's all for today. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, and I will try and finish everything off camera. Hopefully get stuff done. But I will see you soon. Bye.